I'm Katie.
And I'm Priscilla. And this is our channel. Hey everyone!
I'm Katie.
And I'm Priscilla, and this is our channel.
Vintage Disney Vlogs.
VDV. Yay! It's all about documenting our journey through the Disney College program as best friends and roommates.
Yeah, so we're super excited to share our journey with y'all, especially our friends and family from back home. Priscilla from Indiana,
yes.
Me from Mississippi, and all of our friends from Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
So a little bit of explanation behind our channel name. We both really love vintage,
yes.
and we love Disney, so we thought we would smash it all together into one channel name, so hopefully reach everybody that would be interested in vintage or Disney.
Yeah, so how kind of me and Katie did meet is we absolutely fell in love with vintage. Everything from the fashion, the attitude, and the style. And so like Katie was saying, we really wanted to incorporate that within our channel.
Yes, so you'll see us from time to time with like a vintage hairdo or makeup or our room decor or just anything that we can to do to incorporate vintage into our everyday lives.
Yes, and so that's kind of how we came up with the name, which is very exciting. But before we get to our tag, we're going to talk a little bit about ourselves.
Yes, so we are both students at the University of Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Why are we so corny?
It's fine.
We're cute. It's good. So I am a rising senior at the university. Well, it's a little bit iffy. DCP kind of sent me back a little bit, but it'll be fine. I'm a rising senior. And I'm an English major and a educational studies minor and liberal arts.
Yay! And I am a rising sophomore. Had to think about that for one quick second. Like Katie said, DCP is going to set me back just a little bit, but that's totally okay because this program is definitely well worth it.
We're so excited.
Yes, and my major is apparel design with a minor and to be determined. Either it's going to be entrepreneurship or event industries. But like I said, I'm going to determine that when I get back to Alabama after the program.
Yeah, so we met through a ballroom dance class that we took in the fall of 2017, and we instantly clicked over our love for vintage style. So
yep, and pretty much after that, our friendship kind of blossomed into having a lot of, yes, best friends and having a lot of things in common. Mm-hmm. We'll start a tag and then we'll get into it then. Perfect.
Yes.
Alrighty.
So the first question is, how did you hear about the program?
Okay, I can go ahead first. So my junior year of high school, my dance studio, we went to Disney and performed at Disney Springs. And so when I was here, for some reason I just started plugging everyone. I was like, why is there a university on your name tag? And what is the DCP? And so just started plugging people, and so that's how I really knew about it. And plus my dance teacher, I was really encouraged, like, you know what, you're a very animated human being. How about you just do it? And so I applied, and then we'll get to that story a little bit later.
I actually heard about the program. I actually didn't really hear about it. I was probably in about 9th or 10th grade, and I was on YouTube, and I was searching things like about Disney, like Festival of Fantasy, you know, stuff like that. And I guess I clicked on a Disney College program video, and I was like, wait, what is that? So I ended up wanting to do it ever since 9th or 10th grade, and here I am, you know, 6 or 7 years later, finally in the program and super excited.
Yeah, it's so awesome seeing how everyone has involved until how they, you know, known of the DCP, and we've been meeting people all the time, like, how did you get into this? It's been really cool stories to hear from a lot of different people.
Yes, so the second question is, how was the interview process? I think it was for both of us anyway, pretty easy.
Yes, we definitely did prepare beforehand.
We did. We definitely did. But we both applied. I applied on the first day. She applied about a week later.
Yes, I applied at 1 in the morning at Katie's house.
Anyway, so I applied on the first day. And Priscilla applied a week later.
Yes.
And we submitted our applications, and both of us got a web-based interview within about 30 minutes. So we were super pumped about that.
Very exciting at the same time.
Yeah, kind of flabbergasted that it was that quick. But
you did it by yourself.
I did.
You helped with me at 1 in the morning.
I did.
When we did it.
So we both got our web-based interview, which obviously went pretty splendidly. And we both had a phone interview about a week later.
Yes.
Yeah, but our phone interviews both went really well.
Very smooth, and
very
the questions were very nice questions. I do remember one question about how would you adapt to the Florida heat, and well, if you lived in the Midwest your whole life, you know that weather is bipolar, so
yeah. So just pretty basic questions that are in every single DCP interview, phone interview recording. But anyway, so that was us. I was originally accepted for attractions, which was one of my top 3 roles, so I wasn't super bummed about that. And Priscilla was accepted for...
I was accepted for merchandising, so like I wasn't bummed by that by any means, but a lot of people do ask me, they're like, you're a apparel design major, why are you not doing costuming? Well, I'm not so really in depth in my major, so I wasn't really quite for sure. If, you know, if they asked me to sew in the job, I wouldn't be incredibly capable of that quite yet. And so definitely merchandise, perfect. I can learn the aspect of it. But really, that was one of my top roles, and I got it. I was super excited.
Yeah. But we both were just like, you know, why don't we try to go to character performer auditions in Atlanta, which was about a month after we got accepted. And that's what we actually decided to do. So we drove up to Atlanta, which is about 2.5 hours away from Tuscaloosa.
Yes.
And we were there, we tried out, and we both got it. We both got character performer as our role. So we're super excited to even share that journey with you.
Yes.
And we're just super excited because not only are we best friends, but we are roommates and we have the same role. So
we've really been through the journey all along together, and Katie's really been helping me out. She's kind of a Disney guru and is helping me with many questions that I've had, which I'm so thankful for. And so it's been an absolute blessing to have this journey with someone right by your side, going through the whole thing together. And so, you know, through this whole documentation, we're telling you how we became friends now. I mean, we're best friends, and how is it going to be progressing throughout the future.
Yes, so we are just ecstatic to be able to share it with y'all.
Yes, okay, so next question.
Where were you when you found out?
Ooh, so I don't really remember. I think maybe when I got accepted for merchandise, I think I was in my dorm room, or it was in the middle of class. I don't quite remember for sure, but I do remember when our role got changed for character performer. I think I just got home from my class, and I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden I got this email, and I'm like, oh my goodness, our role has changed. And so I called my dad, and I was like, Dad, I got character performer. And the first 2 questions out of his mouth, oh, I love him, was, how much are you gonna get paid, and can you buy me polos? And so absolutely, he was super proud of me, thankful. And then I called my mom, and I think my mom was really in shock about it. And you know, she really was very encouraging through the entire process. And then I woke Katie up by calling her.
Yeah, so Priscilla called me, and she was like, I got character performer, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome, but let me check mine.
Yeah.
So I checked my email, and I was like, oh my gosh, Priscilla, I also got character performer. And so we were just super excited. I was at home and I found out I was a character performer. So yeah, so I just called my mom and I called my boyfriend, and they were just, and my dad, and they were just super excited for me and super excited for Priscilla. So yes, we are just, I don't know. I know I say super excited a lot, but it's really,
it's truly,
it's the emotion we're feeling. We are just so entirely pumped to be able to have this wonderful opportunity and work for Disney and just, you know, do it together.
Yes, incredibly thrilling of a ride to kind of go through the whole entire process. I mean, we're kind of at the beginning of the process. We just got here Monday. Yes. And so it's been very exciting since then. I know we keep using exciting, like, but that's how we feel. It's our emotions right now.
So tomorrow we have traditions, which is Saturday, and then we start training on Sunday. So we will start to be training as character performers. So
oh, very exciting.
Yes, we're super excited. So the next question is, what is your role? Character performers. We're both character performers.
Yes.
The next question is, how did you find your roommates? So we are actually on the Facebook page, and that's how we met 2 of our roommates. Well, actually 3 of our roommates.
Well, first off, we knew through the whole entire process we wanted to be roommates. And so then, I mean, you found 2.
I found 2, and she found 2.
Yes.
So actually, one of our roommates is one of my friends from high school, Miranda. I texted her the day that I applied, and I was like, hey Miranda, I know you applied last season. Are you going to apply this season? And she's like, sure, why not? And so she got in too, which is super exciting. And then our roommate Jasmine, she put on the Facebook page. She's from New Zealand. Literally 2 minutes after she posted, I was on her in her DMs. I was like, hey Jasmine, you look super cool. I love New Zealand. Do you want to be roommates? And she was like, sure, why not?
As soon as that came out, I saw Katie go, yep, like and type. And then for me, as I was going through the same thing on Facebook, and then this girl, Emma, came up, and I saw that her bio was very similar to mine. We would kind of get along, and so I talked to her, and like I did, so I direct messaged her, and then she said she was talking to our other roommate, Rebecca, and so pretty much from then we all kind of connected and linked together.
Yeah, and so we did that back in May. It is August now.
Yes.
So we've kind of been talking to them for a while, and we've met them at this point, and we love them.
Yes. They're incredibly sweet and so humbling.
And they're incredible people, and we love to be around them, and we're super excited to be roommates with them.
And can't wait to get to know more about them. And thankfully we're in Patterson Court, and we are in a 3-bedroom, 6-person apartment,
which was our top choice. So we are really excited to be here,
and so thankful that it worked out.
Yes. And also, if y'all would like to see it, we were thinking about doing a get to know our roommates video, so just let us know if you want to see that.
Yes.
So moving on to the next question. The next question is, what are you gonna miss while in the program?
Ooh. Number 1 is my family. Incredibly close to my mom, my dad, my grandparents, and so definitely for sure gonna miss them. And my cat. Shout out to, I call her Ratatouille. Yep, it's from the movie. She looks kind of like a rat, but she's beautiful, I swear. But I think that's really for sure. Oh, and then my friends from Indiana and definitely Alabama.
Yeah. I am going to miss my family, my boyfriend, and my dog Winston.
Oh, her dog is adorable.
He's a Scottish Terrier. He is adorable.
I love him.
But yeah, so just basically missing, you know, the important people, you know?
Right.
People that we love that are back at home and aren't able to experience this journey with us.
Right, but we're so thankful that we get to experience it together as best friends.
Yeah. So that will definitely make the transition easier, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so next question. It is, what is your favorite Disney park? Mine is Hollywood Studios.
Yes, and mine is Magic Kingdom.
I love Hollywood Studios because it definitely has that old Hollywood feel, which is, you know, understandable. I love vintage things, so yeah.
Yes, I definitely love Magic Kingdom because of the castle. I just think it's absolutely so beautiful with all the architecture definitely put into it, and definitely all the little hidden Mickeys everywhere. I love that aspect, and plus I just feel like a kid every time I go to Magic Kingdom. Definitely, it's a very special place in my heart.
Yeah, Magic Kingdom is definitely quintessential Disney, so.
Yes.
You know you're in Disney World once you see that castle, so. So the next question is, first thing you do when you get there. Well, we are actually already here.
Yeah. We arrived on Monday, August the 6th.
Yes, and today is Friday the 10th, I think.
Or the 9th. No, it's the 10th.
It's the 10th.
It's the 10th.
Okay.
It's been a long couple of days decorating our room and just kind of going through all the process that we need to be.
Yeah, so our first day was actually spent checking in and just getting our room ready. So it hasn't been like, the first couple days weren't too terribly exciting, but we just
not too stressful either.
We got our room set up and it was nice. We are also have filmed and vlogged our entire journey up until now, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and all of our like housing events and checking in and casting and stuff like that. So we will definitely include our first week in the DCP video. So our next question is, what is number 1 on your bucket list?
I definitely want to try to meet as many people as I can. Definitely, I know there's a lot of international college programmers, so I do want to meet a lot and just kind of get immersed with different cultures, which is really cool that we have Jasmine that's from New Zealand, and hopefully we'll meet all of her friends as well. It's super cool to meet. And then even at welcome events, we've met people from Italy. I've met people also from Indiana, and so that's very exciting.
Yeah. And then my first thing on my bucket list is to watch Happily Ever After with all my roommates.
Ooh, that's a good one. That one too for sure is up there on my bucket list. And definitely want to see, what is it? It's a Festivals of Fantasy Parade?
Yes.
Ooh, I've heard so many people talk about it, and I really, really want to go really bad.
It's so good. It's so good. And so the last question is, what is one thing you hope to take away from the program?
Sorry, I'm thinking. I got my thinking face on. One thing I want to take from the program is definitely grasp every opportunity that Disney offers. This program, first off, is absolutely wonderful, and working for a even more wonderful company as a well-known all around the world as Disney. And so being able just to be here and soaking up, you know, all these learning experiences, going to different auditions, meeting new people, it's really everything I want to soak up, because really at the end of the day, making someone's dream come true as us being character performers and being a part of their day is something, a very rewarding experience that I definitely want to take back with me. And even throughout my future career, one day I want to create wedding dresses and make someone's dream come true.
Yeah. For me, I really want to take away the Disney attitude. I want to be a elementary school teacher, and there is a reason Disney is so well known and loved by children. So I really want to keep that magic alive throughout my career. And yeah, I don't know, I really want to be able to entirely grasp Disney's zest. And
yeah, I definitely have to agree with that. You know, they say every time you leave, hello and have a magical day. And so definitely really being incorporated in that and with our daily lives is definitely, I think, something we want to take away from this wonderful opportunity experience.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is the DCP tag and a little bit about us.
Yes.
And we are so super excited.
Incredibly, yes. Super excited, incredibly blessed for this journey we have been able to share together, and we're super excited, you came back around again, to show you more videos that are be coming soon.
So if you want to see any more videos, just let us know down in the comments what you want to see. We will definitely be vlogging our program, and we're super excited to share it with all of y'all.
Yep, and so the ones that we know for sure are going to be sending out next is about our first week here, and then eventually we are going to talk about our roommates and kind of interview them and how they are excited for the program as well.
Yes, and if y'all want to see a video about Disney College Program character performer auditions from two very successful character performers, we'd love to share that with y'all. So if you want to see it, just leave a comment down below. Make sure to like this video, and that's it.
Ooh, and also share it. Share it.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. See y'all real soon.
Bye. Bye.